the dark side of chasing your dreams, to be honest, bro, it gets lonely. Like, it get lonely, bro. You know, when you're on that path where trying to stick to that journey that you want to chase your dreams, you know, sometimes you may separate yourself from people. It comes with you stop partying for a good little minute, you know. Not saying don't have your fun, or not saying that you won't have your fun, but you know, this a lot of times in the process when you really locked in on chasing your dreams, you hear me? You may cut out the distractions, you know, cut off, you know, hanging with, you know, people from time to time, you know. Like, bro, I've been getting it in, working, bro. You know, I'm working like a 13-hour job, you hear me? Really like 14 hours some days. You know, as soon as I get off work, I'm making videos. I'm hitting the gym. I'm putting in work for my clothing brand. You know, I'm chasing my dream right now, bro. You know, but at the same time, it's like, I find beauty in that, though. You hear me? I do. You know, it's like, once you go through certain things in life and you overcome it, you start looking at every situation, every tough situation, you kind of start looking at the end goal of it. Like, once I get through this, bro, man, I just know you hear me? Like, I know I'm gonna feel better. Like, I know it's gonna instill a whole different type of monster in me, you hear me? Like, cause I don't been through a lot of situations like that, you hear me? So low results, you know. Right now I got low views on the channel, and I'm getting it in working, bro. You know, steady posting consistently, steady believing in my dream. This would come with chasing my goals, you know. It's the dark side, you know, that most people don't talk about. When you first get into this content lane, you start with low views. Or if you trying to maybe get off into another lane, you want to be a rapper, you start with not a big audience, you hear me? With this though, yeah, bro. But I steady believe though, like I said, bro, even with the low views, like, bro, I still believe, bro. I'm only 3 weeks in now, you hear me? So how can I judge, you hear me? With the views being this low, how can I judge? I haven't even released 100 videos yet. I haven't even put a year of work in yet. You hear me? Like, how can I judge, and how can I just give up like that? You know, just because the view is low. You know, I can't get stuck on wanting to see the fast route, to see the fast results, you hear me? You know, but that's what come with a lot of time with chasing your dream, bro, is the low results, you hear me? Just like before, yesterday, you know, like 2 days ago, I posted a video on another channel. This was one of my older channels, you hear me? I posted on 2 different channels, as a matter of fact. That was different niches. And what that mean, like different topics. I know most people already know what that mean, but there's like different topic of videos, different lanes. But yeah, I did this on 2 different channels. And you know, I posted one video, you heard me? One long form video. 0 impressions. No impressions. YouTube ain't pushed this video out at all on my other 2 channels. And impressions is the amount of times that YouTube, you know, shows your video to people on the platform, the number of times that YouTube pushes your video out. But on these 2 other channels, I seen that YouTube ain't push them out. But I posted like maybe 3 shorts on these other 2 channels also. And the shorts did a couple hundred views, not a lot, but the long form, they didn't push the video out at all. So it was a little discouraging for me, you hear me? Like, it was a little discouraging for me. To see that YouTube really wasn't pushing the videos out. So how I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, like, man, should I like continue to go with this? Like, should I give up? You hear me? You know, that's how I was feeling, you know, when YouTube wasn't pushing my videos out on the other 2 channels. But on this channel, I get impressions, you hear me? They push my videos out, you know, to get clicked, for viewers to watch my videos, to, you know, right now, they finding my right lane, you know, YouTube, they finding the right algorithm for me for these videos. You know, but yeah, bro, you know, that's what it come with, bro. Yeah, bro, I was real discouraged from that, from YouTube not pushing my videos out on them other channels, bro. But you know, this is what comes with the beginning of the journey, though. You know, the low views, the just the slow results, you hear me? You know, but man, don't give up, though, you hear me? Like, no matter how hard this get, don't never give up, bro, just because that beginning process is a little slow, you hear me? Don't give up because of that, bro. You got to keep going, you hear me? You ain't even built up your momentum yet, so how can you give up, you know? No, I ain't with that shit. I mean, like, boy, then it come with, you know, burnout also. You know, it also comes with burnout. Bro, I've been getting it in, bro. You hear me? Like, man, I've been getting it in, man. Like I said, bro, working a 13-hour job. Come home, I'm tired. I'm getting like 5 hours of sleep because I'm trying to work towards my goals. You hear me? And I know a lot of people probably in that same lane too, where they working a long job, but they come back home, they tired, they don't know what they want to do. Don't even feel like they want to do something, you hear me? And this what a lot of the beginning creators had to deal with, you hear me? You know, but I got a dream to chase, you hear me? So this the beginning process, bro, and I honestly can say that I love the process. I do, you hear me? Like, I do, you know, because I feel like it's some way bigger waiting on me on the other side of this journey, on this first page of the book, you hear me? You know, I'm still like on the first 3 pages of this journey, you know, on this content journey. You know, so make time for what you want to do. You know, make time, you hear me? Yeah, it can get tiresome. It can get tiresome, bro, but don't let it break you. You can at least have 30 minutes out the day. It's somewhere in your day that you got 30 minutes, you hear me? You got 30 minutes, whether that's a 30-minute break. You can do 20 minutes towards your craft. You hear me? Make time, bro. It's tiresome, but don't give up, man. If you watching this video, bro, then you was meant to take some parts of this video and implement it in your life, and you know, take this knowledge, you hear me? If this came across you, you hear me? You know, but it's the beginning process, bro. I had to cut the video. My manager called me for work, but yeah, though, another thing, you know, with chasing your, you know, goals that they don't also talk about is, you know, sacrificing your comfort. You know, that plays a part in while you working a job and you trying to get to it, bro. And you coming home tired, you know, late nights working, bro. You know, all that plays a part, bro. You sacrificing comfort, you hear me? You ain't going to these parties. You coming home late night from work, you know, tired, you hear me? Waking up early in the morning before you go to work. You know, you doing all this, you hear me? Why you on this mission of chasing your dreams and goals? You know, but they say staying uncomfortable is good. Never get comfortable, you hear me? Never get comfortable. Then it come with people down you. You know, if you publicly doing your craft or what you want to do, it also comes with people down you. That's another side of, you know, chasing your goals that they really don't talk about. You hear me? People down you. You know, people don't trust the vision until you got a lot of support unless they see it's working. Not even want to say, oh, hey, bro, I see you doing your stuff. You hear me? Like, I mess with your videos. You hear me? Nah, bro, you really want to mess with them when I had low views, though. But now you see I'm winning. Now you here. Now you, but you know, that's what it comes with, though. You know, fake support. You know, people not believing in you at the beginning of the process. But you don't need nobody to believe in you. When you really trying to get to it, bro, and it's really what you want to do in life, do this for you. Do this because you understand and you see the vision, you hear me? You see the vision. I ain't gonna lie, my chub, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm trying to scoot this chub so bad right now, but, man, I don't know what's going on with it, but anyways, yeah, bro. Trust the vision, bro. You don't need nobody to believe in you. And I honestly, when I see people say that sometime online that they ain't got nobody supporting them or believing them, bro, it's a million, billion other people in this world. You think when your content get pushed out, somebody ain't finna like your content? No, bro, you gotta keep expanding more and more. Yo, people gonna find you, bro. It's a billion people in the world, bro. And you worry about the little couple people that's in your town, your hometown supporting you. You ain't looking at the bigger picture, you hear me? Nah, bro, you ain't looking at the bigger vision, you hear me? No. And you know, don't struggle over people not believing in the vision, bro. Believe in yourself, bro. Then it comes with the fear of failure. You heard me? You know, like I said just a couple points ago, how I was saying about how I had 0 impressions, and I feel like on my other channel, and I feel like, should I give up, man? Is it gonna work? This what comes with the beginning of the process, bro. This what it comes with, bro. You feeling like it may not work. The low views, the slow results in the beginning. But this is the beginning, bro. Like, how can you judge this, though? This is the beginning. You hear me? This is the beginning. How can you judge this, bro? Enough work haven't even been put in. Like, you on your first video and you feel like you deserve 100,000 views, your first video. What would the feeling of that even really feel like, though? Like, if you get 100,000 your first video, that may be just like you may steady chase that goal. You may steady chase that dopamine, that rush, just from that first video. Now you feel like every video gotta be 200,000 views, 100,000, 70,000. You know, at what point do you get to the point where it's okay, I make this video, I'm gonna put the work in. I'm gonna sit back and analyze how this video do. And I'm gonna take what I learned from this video and I'm gonna implement it in my other videos. And I'm gonna continue to build from this. And I'm gonna continue to learn what the audience want. Instead of just having the fast results and thinking like, okay, my video just did 100,000. So these other videos are supposed to do the same thing. You know, it's just like going through life, you hear me? Like, how you supposed to know what good days feel like if you don't got bad days? You know, we learn from everything that we go through. You know, but this is what comes with the beginning of the... No, this is what comes with chasing your dreams, though. you know, that most people don't talk about, you hear me? You know, and that feeling like that you gonna feel it, that's probably one of the most strongest feelings that you gonna feel when you chasing your dreams. Feeling like you gonna fail. You heard me? But if you don't believe in yourself, how anybody else gonna believe in you? You heard me? Nah, bro. Keep going, you know, keep going. And I say that a lot because I'm steady going, you heard me? Like, that's really what you gotta do, bro, is keep going. You heard me? That's all you gotta do, boys. Keep going. I got my ring alarm going off, but yeah, bro, all you gotta do is keep going, bro. Man. Other than that, bro, make sure you stand on top of make sure you stand on top of your game with where you wanna go in life. You know, the main key words are never give up, don't give up, believe in yourself, and keep going. You hear me? You can do it, bro. You just gotta put your mind to it. You are already doing it, so don't give up. Build momentum. Build momentum, bro. The biggest rapper started with one view. The biggest rapper started with one song that wasn't good at all. It come with a process. And the end of the process gonna be way bigger than the beginning, you heard me? Keep going, bro. Man, I really want to get on here and talk a lot, you hear me? I honestly want to get on here and just keep talking, bro. But yeah, though, I gotta go to work too. Shoot, like me, bro, I'm making this video before I go to work right now, you hear me? But yeah, though, man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping another video probably Saturday, maybe before that. But another video will be dropped before Sunday. Other than that, man, I'm gonna see y'all next video.